Hey guys, welcome to Convolution. My name's Con, and today I'm finally gonna be reacting to the finale of RWBY Volume 1, Chapter 16, titled Black and White. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm finally here. Volume 1's about to end. Oh my god, I kinda don't want it to end, you know? Now, a few of you guys have noticed and have actually reached out to me that I haven't been uploading a lot of videos for the past week, and I haven't been watching RWBY for a whole week. I mean, that's crazy if you think about it. But actually, what happened was that my channel actually got taken down for a few days because I believe I did a little bit of research, and apparently on February 25th, YouTube actually installed a couple of new community guideline policies, and whatever they introduced into their algorithm immediately flagged a lot of smaller channels like mine. However, I knew I did nothing wrong. You know, I adhere always to the community guidelines to the T. So I reached out to them, I appealed, I reached out to them in various social medias, and fortunately, after a couple of days, they gave me my channel back, for which I am very thankful and very fortunate for. And of course, I want to thank a lot of you who reached out to me within that, non-existent period of my channel. Like, many of you guys reached out to me, like Lord Darth Yoda, Truth Ancient, Vitally V, Dude Savage, Schmixes, Alex Sawchuk, Jacqueline Sommer. Thank you guys so much for your wonderful support. It really helped, boost my mood and make me feel optimistic that my channel will return. And thank God it did, because I love creating on YouTube. I love providing you guys with my reactions and sharing my experience of these new series with you guys. So I'm very excited to be back, and what better way to come back than to react to the finale of RWBY Volume 1, bro? I mean, come on! And the title is Black and White, bro. I'm guessing we're gonna get some Blake and Weiss action. Yeah, bro! So excited. Not gonna wait any longer. Let's go ahead and just dive in. All right, in 3, 2, 1, son. Yeah. Oh man, I missed this song so much. It's been so long. I need this song in my life, bro. Woo! We back. Silhouette against the moon, we back, bro! Yes!
Finally, she's
Son and Blake.
Nearly 2 days and you're giving me nothing but small talk and weird looks. Yeah, like that.
Oh man. Son!
Are you familiar with the White Fang?
Ooh, White Fang info.
Of course. I don't think there's a faunus on the planet who hasn't heard of them. Stupid, holier-than-thou creeps that use force to get whatever they want.
Oh, so
Bunch of
much
freaks,
different
if you ask
opinion.
me.
Oh.
I was once a member of the White Fang.
Ooh.
Wait a minute, you were a member of the White Fang?
That's right. I was a member for most of my life, actually.
Most of her
I could
life?
almost say I was born into it.
Wow.
Back then, things were different.
Ooh.
In the ashes of war, the White Fang was meant to be a symbol of peace and unity between humans and the faunus. Of
Okay.
course, despite being promised equality, the faunus were subjected to discrimination and hate.
Oh man.
Humanity still thought of us as lesser beings. And so, the White Fang rose up as a voice of our people. And I was there. I was at the front of every rally. I took part in every boycott. And I actually thought we were making a difference. But I was just a youthful optimist. Then, 5 years ago, our leader stepped down, and a new one took his place. A new leader with a new way of thinking. Suddenly, our peaceful protests were being replaced with organized attacks. We were setting fire to shops that refused to serve us, hijacking cargo from companies that used faunus
Black Chiller.
labor. And the worst part was, it was working. We were being treated like equals, but not out of respect.
Out of fear.
Out of fear.
There you go. Oh my god.
So, I left. I decided I no longer wanted to use my skills to aid in their violence.
That's why she cut
and
things
instead, I
off.
would dedicate my life to becoming a huntress.
Oh,
So here I am,
wow.
a criminal hiding in plain view, all with the help of a little black bow.
That's so cute.
So,
But oh my god,
have you
what a
told your friends any of
backstory.
this?
Yeah, that's kind of the complicated story.
Blake, where are you? Blake!
It's like they're looking for a stray cat.
You know who might be able to help?
Oh, the stray! That would make sense!
It was just an idea.
From last chapter title?
Yeah, bad one.
Weiss, I think we should hear her side of the story before we jump to any conclusions.
That's true,
I
yes,
think
Yang.
when we hear it, you'll all realize I was right.
Okay,
And
Weiss,
I
calm
think
down.
Weiss
Penny,
is
yes!
wonderful today.
She's still following
Penny,
them.
where did you come from? Hey, guys.
Salutations!
We're looking for our friend Blake.
Oh, you mean the Faunus girl?
What? How did she know he was a
Wait,
Faunus?
how did you know that?
Yeah.
The cat ears?
What cat ears? She wears a
Oh.
bow.
Tumbleweed?
She does like tuna a lot.
She does like
where
tuna
is
a
she?
lot.
We don't know. She's been missing since Friday.
That's terrible.
Oh, I miss
Well,
Ruby
don't you
so
worry,
much.
Ruby, my friend. I won't rest until we find your teammate.
Yes.
That's really nice of you, Penny. But we're okay. Really. Right, guys?
They're gone. More tumbleweed.
It sure is windy today.
Yes. For
So,
no reason.
What's the plan now?
I still don't believe the White Fang is behind these robberies. They've never needed that much dust before.
The plot thickens.
What if they did? I mean, the only way to prove that they didn't do it is to go to the place where they would most likely go to if they were to do it and not
Okay.
find them there. Right?
The only thing is, I have
Kind
no
of.
idea where that would be.
Well, while I was on the ship, I heard some guys talking about offloading a huge shipment of dust coming in from Atlas.
How huge?
Ooh.
Huge.
From Atlas?
Big Shinny Company freighter.
You're
Big
sure?
Schnee Company freighter?
Thanks anyways.
Oh.
This is hopeless. You really don't care if we find her, do you?
Don't be stupid. Of course I do. I'm just afraid of what she'll say when we find her. The innocent never run, Yang.
No, but people who are frightened do.
So, Blake is your friend,
Yes, Penny.
but you're mad at her?
Yes. Well, I'm not. Weiss is.
Is she friends with Blake?
Well, that's kind of up in
She's
the
like
air
a
right
little
now.
kid.
But why?
Well, you see, Blake might not be who we thought she was.
Is she a man?
No, Penny.
Penny's so cute and
I don't know what
innocent. Oh
she
my
is.
god.
She
It's
didn't
adorable.
exactly talk to us before she decided to run off.
I don't have a lot of friends.
Aww.
But if I did, I would want them to talk to me about things.
Yes. True.
Me too.
Aw. I'm pretty sure Penny can help them find her. I mean, she was the only one who knew that Blake was a, Faunus.
Did I
But
miss
how?
anything?
Not really. They've offloaded all the crates from the
Oh
boat.
wow, okay, so it's
Now they're
nighttime
just sitting there.
already.
Cool. I stole you some food.
Do you always break the law without a second thought?
Hey, weren't you in a cult or something?
Touche. Oh crap, more tumbleweed. Oh, it's those little airships from chapter 1. Or similar looking airships.
Oh no.
That looks real
that them?
shady. Yep, it's them.
It's
The,
them.
the red symbol of the
All
white
right,
thing.
grab the tow cables.
You really didn't think they were behind it, did you?
No, I think deep down I knew. I just didn't want to be right.
Hey, what's the holdup?
Huh?
We're not exactly.
Roman Torchwick!
conspicuous
Wait,
merchant
he's
thieves
a
at the
human
moment.
though.
So,
Or is
why
is
don't
he
you
not?
animals try to pick up the pace?
This isn't right. The White Fang would never work with a human.
Okay, yeah, no,
Especially
Roman's
not
human
one like
for
that.
sure.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, that's weird. Why are the White Fang working with humans? I thought they were like totally anti.
No, you idiot. This isn't a leash. What the?
Already? What the hell? Goddamn! No stealth movement. Shit.
Whoa! Take it easy there.
Act
little
first,
lady.
talk later. Shit. Oh yeah, let that shit go. Let it go.
Fang, why are you eating this scum?
Oh damn.
Oh, kid. Didn't you get the memo?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The White Fang and I are going in on a joint business venture together.
Tell me what it is,
This
or I'll put
is-
an end to your little operation.
I wouldn't exactly call it a little operation.
Oh shit, it's a big ass operation, bruh. Where are they getting all these ships from? Holy shit. Oh goddamn, is her feet alright? Ooh.
No.
Oh damn! Oh, his little king gun is so tight! Dodge that ship, Blake! Get it! Oh damn! Back oh, her after image thing! Damn! Oh, we get some action, bro! Banana peel. Son! Come on! Let's see your weapon! Come on! Come on! Come on! It can't just be the bananas, right? Banana peels. Oh, that'd be crazy if the banana peels are actually his weapon. I don't know. Okay, interesting way to drop into the scene.
Banana in a bunch, are you?
All the crates have Schnee written on them. Oh, freaking martial arts! Yeah, baby, get it! Whoa! You see the freaking... Oh, shit, so tight! Freaking spinning that staff around. Damn, dude, he does parkour. Oh, shit! It's just like Son Goku with the staff. Oh, you see the spinning? Get it, Blake! Whoa! Shit! Damn, she uses the after image to, like, you know, create a little shadow clone and, like... Oh! Whoa! It's a freaking nunchuck, guy! What the frick? Holy shit! Oh my god! Double team freaking Blake and Son together! Oh shit! Dude, his freaking nunchuck guns are... It might be my favorite weapon so far! Oh shit.
Hey!
Wait, what? Ruby and the Sabra!
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Ooh, the music!
Are these people your friends?
Red like roses.
Can you get back?
Oh no! Oh goddamn! Pinpoint range! I'm guessing she had her aura up. Oh, are we gonna say freaking Penny in action? Her backpack.
Don't worry, Ruby. I'm combat ready.
I'm combat ready. Whoa! That's what? That's what it was inside his backpack? Freaking swords? How is she controlling them? Freaking spinning action? Oh my god! Oh, instant death! Holy crap! Who is this girl? Wait, oh, dude, they're attached by strings! Like puppet strings! What? What's happening? Holy shit, Hyper Beam! Freaking like Emerald Hyper Beam? Who is this? Dude, Penny's like freaking OP! They're all connected by puppet strings.
How is she doing?
Yo, what the hell is her semblance? Are normal people supposed to have that kind of strength? Or maybe that's her semblance. Super strength is their semblance?
These kids just keep getting weirder.
Yeah, I'm totally with Roman. These kids just keep getting weirder, but cooler, bro. God damn. Dude, this is a finale, bro. Oh my god, yeah. Welcome to the scene very late, police. Oh, come on, guys. You guys gotta reconcile. Oh my god, don't leave the finale like this.
She has kitty ears and they're actually kind of cute.
Weiss, I want you to know that I'm no longer associated with the White Fang. Back when I was with...
Stop. Do you have any idea of how long we've been searching for you? 12 hours. That means I've had 12 hours to think about this. And in that 12 hours, I've decided... I don't care.
You don't care?
Damn.
You said you're not one of them anymore, right?
No, I haven't been since I was younger.
I don't want to hear it. All I want to know is that the next time something this big comes up, you'll come to your teammates and not someone else.
You see that ice melting? Aww.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ruby is back to
Yes, that's exactly what I was about to say. Plus, Son.
I'm still not quite sure how I feel about you.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Come on, man. He's got gun nunchucks. Yeah, where?
You should know better than to go running around in a strange city.
I know, sir.
What?
Penny, your time will come.
Wait, who is Penny? Oh, Ozpin's queen has pawns? Crow? Oh my god. Oh my god, what a crazy ass finale, bro. Where do I even begin? I mean, yeah, discussion portion's coming, but like, while this thing is rolling, holy crap. Do you see those gunchucks that he freaking... I thought it was just the staff and the... I thought in my head, you know, maybe the staff, like he points the staff like Roman points the his cane and the gun was gonna, like the bullets were gonna come out, but then he freaking transforms them into like nunchucks and spins them around. It's so cool. Oh my god. And Penny? Freaking Penny with those, controlling the swords with those those like spider web strings, but the way it pulled her back, it looked like puppet strings too. Oh my god! And like the super strength she has, like, and Penny was also the only person to notice that Blake was a faunus. So like, how? Who is she? Like, I'm guessing like by the end of it, she must be like somebody important, right? Like, someone came and took her away with the limousine. Is she some form of royalty? Like, what's her? How does she have so much power? Is that why she has so much power? Because she's someone very important or something like that? I don't even know, dude. Like I gotta take some time to rewatch these chapters and like speculate a little bit more, man. And the way that it just ended was so cute, you know. Weiss obviously is still kind of unsure, and I'm glad that they didn't change Weiss's character so suddenly right away, and like, you know, from her mood. But she you know, she's starting to accept Blake for who she is, you know. I mean, she sees her as a friend, her teammate, and just like starting to accept her, and, you know, in a very natural and smooth kind of way, you know what I mean? Like, not suddenly, you know. So I'm very liking the way that this is going, and Blake, you know, has a little teardrop at the end. You know, people like, you know, humans are actually accepting her despite knowing who she is, because I think that was her biggest fear, of not being accepted in her team, you know. But yeah, I mean, she got to the, like, now the bigger mystery is why is the White Fang in cahoots with actual humans who they, you know, are sworn to kind of like go against, you know. It's kind of seems contrary to their, you know, group's goals. But oh man, what a first volume. There's more questions now than ever. But you guys actually told me there's an after credit scene, so which is why I'm, you know. Ooh, Roman, okay. What's up to Redhead?
How very disappointing, Roman.
Whoa!
Who's this?
I wasn't expecting to see you guys so soon.
We were expecting more from you.
Hey, you were the ones who suggested working with those stupid mutts from the White Fang.
Oh, she's the one.
And you will continue.
Oh, it's her from episode 1, Fire Girl.
Plans for you, Roman.
Which
I
thought she was working for Roman, but she's. And there's 2 other characters in the background. Goddamn, who are these people? Dude, volume 2 is gonna be lit. Like, literally, you know, with fire. Silhouette against the mountain, we back, bro, yes! Alright guys, welcome back to the discussion portion for RWBY Volume 1, the finale. Now, I actually took a little bit of time to watch the chapter again twice and took a whole bunch of notes, as you guys can see, so that I can discuss some of the stuff that happened. I mean, we got a lot of info drop, we got a lot of crazy-ass action, you know what I'm saying? And so I really wanted to discuss some of those stuff with you guys. So the first thing I really want to talk about is Penny. The big thing was like that little scene at the end where she's taken away, which looks like in like a fancy car. I'm guessing she's some sort of royalty, or at least somebody of great importance. That's why people are, you know, taking her away. But the gentleman sitting next to her, whom we don't get to see, says something like, your time will come, you know? I guess for that purpose, you know, that they keep her like maybe kind of isolated. That's why maybe she's a bit socially awkward and doesn't have very many friends. Not her fault. She just, you know, doesn't get around much because, you know, because of her status, I guess, something like that. I noticed like the backpack that you guys mentioned, and oh my god, there was, in my wildest dreams, I would have never imagined that like inside the backpack there was like swords that were come out with like, you know, spider web strings attached. And that's just an amazing artistic design of like the way the weapons like just come out, and the like it looked like it was one sword and choom, it becomes like several swords. And the way that she controls them is crazy. At first I thought her semblance was like some sort of like telekinesis, you know, she's controlling the swords, but that's not the case at all. They're attached by these like invisible strings, which is why I kind of make the similarity to spider strings, because from a distance you can't really see them. You kind of have to see them within like the light glaring on them, and you notice them. That's what it felt like. But at one point, you know, the swords go back and attach to the wall and pulls her back, kind of like puppet strings too. So I don't know what to really think about that. I'll do a little bit of research to see which kind of fantasy characters or which kind of fairy tale character she's based on. And the other thing is like, she is so unbelievably powerful. She throws her swords, and with the string she like just walks back with like ease. Even Ruby was surprised at how strong she is. So that's what I'm guessing, you know, so her semblance must be some sort of super strength, you know, like ability to enhance her body to the point where it can pull heavy objects. Like it was a freaking spaceship, you know, I mean freaking airship that she was pulling. With the way like she charged up her swords and like fired that amazing green hyper beam, I'm guessing that itself was dust, you know, utilization of probably a combination of fire and wind dust combined to create that sort of hyper beam. Penny is absolutely phenomenal and she's so cute and cuddly, but she's such a badass. I love Penny's character and I hope we get to see more. All right, and the second thing, character I want to talk about is of course Sun. My god, he's got like crazy martial arts action and a little bit of parkour mixed in, and he has that staff that he pulled out. I kind of imagined before getting into the episode that since he was this very like Son Goku Monkey King type of character, his weapon was gonna be a staff, but I didn't think it was gonna be like gunchucks too, man. I mean, that's so crazy. It's like, since everything's like a gun, I thought at least his staff would be kind of like Torchwick's weapon, where it shoots like bullets out of the end of the staff or something like that. But the way like right in the mid battle you see like it slow down and then it configures into like gunchucks and like bullets flying out of it, and it's just like start spinning it around. Rooster Teeth, you guys are blowing my mind with the design of your weapons. Oh my god. I honestly, like, some of you guys have asked me who my favorite character is in this series, and unfortunately I still don't have a favorite character yet, but I do have a favorite weapon now, and that's gotta be these freaking gunchucks. Maybe you guys can leave down in the comments what Sun's weapon is called, because I really want to know. But yo, speaking of Roman Torchwick, that guy ain't no pushover either, you know. He was fighting Sun and Blake by himself, you know, against that double team, and he was putting up a damn good fight, man. So Roman Torchwick, I mean, he's a badass too. He can, like, you know, fighting, he's a really good villain is basically what I'm trying to say. Now going back to Sun, I still can't really put my finger on Sun's character. He's still a little bit of a mystery to me, but just from his behavior and the way he carries himself, I feel like his heart is in the right place. Sun is this character who just carries himself like, you know, very freely. He's very open about his Faunus heritage. So when he sees a girl like Blake who hides her Faunus heritage, he's very curious about her. Why is that? Because it's so opposite to what he's doing. You know, he's very open about it, and so that's why he's very curious about Blake and has all these questions and wants to know a little bit more about her, excuse me. And we saw Velvet too. So we have three Faunuses that we've actually seen. You know, Velvet, who's a little bit more, you know, shy, but she still reveals herself as a Faunus. Blake, who hides herself as a Faunus, and Sun, who is completely open with his Faunus heritage. So that's very interesting that we already got, you know, these three very different type of Faunus characters who have very different opinions of how they go about expressing their Faunus heritage. But the other thing is that in that very awesome conversation that Sun and Blake had with one another is that the dichotomy in how they view the White Fang. Because, you know, you would think that all Faunuses, you know, support the White Fang because they're being subjugated, but no, that's not the case at all. In fact, the more realistic notion is that the Faunus actually are quite divided in their opinions toward the White Fang, because you see Sun has kind of a more negative opinion toward the White Fang and is quite surprised that Blake was actually part of the White Fang. You know, as Blake goes into the detail about the Faunus history, she explains that the Faunus, that the White Fang was actually an organization developed to bridge the Faunus and human communities, to build equal rights and give Faunus a voice within the world of Remnant, right? However, that didn't work out, and Faunuses were still, you know, subjugated and, like, you know, treated as, you know, second-class citizens in a way, and, you know, received a lot of prejudice and harm because of that. And eventually, you know, it kind of led the way to the development of a more hostile White Fang, which you see from the change in the symbol to a much more, you know, bloody, scratched out White Fang that uses violence as a way of fearing humans to sort of see Faunus as their equals. That imagery of, like, little baby Blake holding up a, you know, protest sign with, like, you know, like, I'm guessing she got wounded, that's why she has that little band-aid. I mean, it just broke my heart to see something like that. I don't know if Blake has any family or relatives, because just from that picture alone, it made me feel like maybe Blake grew up as an orphan, and the Faunus community and the White Fang is what reared her, and that's why she, you know, grew up like that, and, you know, why she was, you know, protesting from such a young age. I don't know, but that's the kind of idea that I'm at least thinking about. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how her opinion changes from meeting somebody like Sun. Moving forward to the end of the episode, I'm glad that Weiss and Blake were able to reconcile. And I like the fact that although their opinions and viewpoints still remain rather different, they're able to accept one another for who each other is, you know? It just goes to show that we all might have different opinions to like different subject matters, but at the end of the day we can still be friends and ultimately work together. And I'm so glad that they were able to see that and come back together so that we have Team RWBY back together, you know? At the end of the episode we see the post-credit scene with Roman Torchwick. I thought Roman Torchwick was like the head honcho, but apparently it looks like, from the vibe I got from like the introduction of that fire girl wearing the red, and she looks really cool, like, you know, she just busts out with a fire. Seems like that fire girl is the real boss of this organization, because she has like the 2 henchmen behind her, which all look pretty cool. So I'm eager to see them in volume 2 too. Hopefully we get to see that. At the end we also see that Ozpin in his mobile device, he's keeping track of what RWBY's doing, you know? But at the end, like after that news message it goes away, you see a message from somebody named Crow. Now we got a name drop of Crow in chapter 1, who is RWBY's uncle from Signal Academy, who taught RWBY how to like use a scythe and battle, I guess. But I don't know if it's the same Crow, but the message that he states is very ominous, you know, like the queen has pawns, which makes me think maybe this fire girl is the queen, and you know, you see her henchmen in the background, so you know, her pawns. But who knows, you know? But we'll have to watch more episodes to get the full picture of everything. But what an amazing volume 1, guys. I'm so excited to get into volume 2 chapter 1. But before I get into it, many of you have reached out and actually said that you'd like me reacting to the volume 1 soundtrack. Although some of you guys have actually sent me links to some of the playlists, so I'll definitely, you know, go off of those to like react to them. But I probably won't react to them all at once. Maybe I'll react to like 2 or 3 of the songs in one video and then save the other 2 or 3 of them for the second video, simply because I really want to take a little bit of time to like understand what the lyrics are happening, rewatch them a couple of times, see if I can hypothesize or speculate on anything like that. But we'll see how those go. I apologize if I edit those music videos a little bit differently. I might make the volume a little bit low, have some audio overlay, or decrease in opacity, something like that, just to avoid any copyrights or anything like that. I'll definitely experiment with that, and I'll you know, try to bring that to you guys as soon as possible, right? Because I'm very eager to get into these soundtracks. With that all being said, guys, I'm so excited to get into RWBY volume 2. So excited to be able to share that with you guys. So what did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. If you guys are enjoying my videos, please hit a like, subscribe, and share. And please leave down in the comments if there's anything I missed, any cool tidbits of information that you guys have that you want to share with me, and just your ideas in general, all right? So leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys later at the next reaction video, all right? So until then, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks again for watching, and if you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you later.